Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. So much of the schedule still in front of us, Steve. However, some teams are really struggling early here.
Yeah, Kevin, and those teams, they can't lose their confidence because it's a long season. And sometimes you just don't have the talent to beat other teams, but you must stay focused and try to get better every night.
Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Flash. G is out there with Boss. And there's Riley. And it's Mr. Moves in at the 5 down low. Dub, no good. The Knights on offense. Pass to Riley. And there's the pass to Boss. And Insanity picks up the foul.
Number 49.
That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Boss. To the inside. Flash. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
2 shots.
The first one falls. Good on both.
Boy, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys.
Here's Magician. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
Skying high, one of his advantages as an undersized forward.
First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Pass to Boss. Here's Coleman. Passes to Mr. Moves. And off target as he starts the game 0 for 1. Duncan outside. And he comes up with the deuce.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And you gotta love the aggression that he had, taking it to the rim there. Sets the tone in a close game like this one.
Here's Boss. And there's the drive. That's tipped, and he's able to get it back. 4 on the clock. Coleman, no good. Pass to Duncan. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. The closer, that's good.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Going inside. They grab their own miss. Here's Boss. The shot misses.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul, first team foul. Shooting for the home team, number 4. Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. And he can't hit the second.
Free throw rim violation. Knights ball.
You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
The Knights on offense, trailing by 5. And first time out for the game called here for the Knights.
And coach can't like what he's seeing, trying to get them refocused.
It's so easy to get run over when you lose even a little edge. Look for them to come out much more aggressive.
Here's Boss, and G has it in the corner. The pass to Boss. To halt the run. Nice jump shot. Good.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Here's Tubb. It's deflected. Pass to Riley. Takes the 3. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Here's Boss. Here's Riley. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket.
Hustle points count just like any others. That's a great play.
Timeout, timeout. Home team. The loudest and craziest fans get a free t-shirt. Let's hear it, fans.
Both teams making some changes here. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Dimes the pass to the Prodigy. Inside, here's Hurley. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Passes it to Jackson. Here's G. Outside Jackson.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Pass to Silk. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Riley. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Here's Dimes. Riley covering. Dimes, the pass to Smith. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
The pass to Riley. And it's out of bounds to the Knights. They'll retain possession.
Knights ball.
A-Train, he's checked in for Riley.
Knights substitution. Number 31.
.124 left here in the first quarter. Jackson passes to Clutch. Tips it, but no good. Gibson with it. Ready now by Jackson. Here's Dimes. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Shoots. A prodigy. No good. Pass to Clutch. Back to Jackson. There's 48 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And G has it in the corner. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Clutch. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off the shot. 24-second violation. Both teams deciding to change it up. Gibson against Williams. Outside Gibson. Takes the 13-footer. Got a piece of it. Here's G. 15 seconds left to play in the first. And then G with the jam.
That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. So at the end of one quarter of play, still a close game.
9.
Up 1.
8.
We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
You know, Greg, we know to win at the highest level, you need your star players to show up in the big games. With that in mind, what's the key?
You know, it's their will and their ability to fight. If you look at the great ones, even when things haven't gone their way, they continue to scratch and claw and do everything in their power to try and get the W.
So with Smith sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. The captain out there with the professor. Then it's Magician. Then there's Insanity, and it's the closer in at center. And the Knights have possession. They trail by 1. Here's Insanity. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Here's the professor. It's deflected. Here's Coleman. Stolen away. Passes it to Insanity. The rebound by Q.
And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game.
Down low, here's Flash. That one's in, his first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Effort play, pursuing the basketball. Love how he puts in the work.
Insanity, the pass to the professor. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. And G has it in the corner. They get the rebound. A nice shot by Q. Q's got the lead up to 3 now for the Knights.
So good at the rim. A slow defensive rotation leads to the easy lay.
Pass to Magician. Shot clock at 6. To the paint. Here's the closer. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Personal foul, first team foul.
And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Knights.
Well, it's tough to score when you're getting stuffed on every attempt. Great job getting the hands up so far, making life difficult on shooters.
And let's not forget how terrific they've been on the offensive glass, throwing themselves on that backboard and being rewarded with additional points.
First one falls for the Knights, making some changes. Silks checked in for Q. Clutch comes in for Flash. And it's Boss in for Williams. He makes 1 of 2 that time.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising. It's such a tight game.
Picked him clean. Now Duncan. And he lobs it up toward the rim.
Oh, just a soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley.
I got to say, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going. That was the 2K drive, as that move deserved another look.
And putting that pressure on the rim, that's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
Here's Coleman. That shot off the mark. Here's the closer. Duncan with the bounce pass. Here's the prodigy. And Clutch pulls it down. The Knights on offense. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Here's Boss. Drives to the hoop. That shot off. Boss has gone 1 of 6 shooting from the field. Out to Duncan. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. A shot by the closer, no good. The Knights on offense, out to the wing. Here's Boss. Trains it from beyond the arc. Boss has got 5 points so far.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
Insanity, the pass to the closer. Driving to the basket. And it goes down 2 points.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
Now the pass to
remaining in the
Boss.
first half. 2 minutes.
And G has it in the corner. To the middle. Here's Clutch. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul, first team foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Number 1, at the line for 2.
first free throw is good. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Pass to DJ. Outside Gibson. And here's Smith. Lays it up and banks it in. Smith's got his second basket of the night.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
G passes to A-Train. Outside Jackson. Clock at 4. That's no good. Couldn't get his first shot to go. Here's Magician. And down it goes. Jamming that one home.
Go into the rack with energy. And the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
In a close game like this, everything has to be challenged, and everything has to be earned.
Here's Clutch. Here's A-Train. It's blocked, and he recovers it. There's 38 seconds left now here in the second. And Gibson kicks to DJ. Pass to Magician. Knocked loose. 23 seconds left in the first half of basketball. G uses the glass that time, and it's good. G's got his second bucket.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
Here's Magician. Right side Gibson. 2 on the clock. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Knights lead by 1. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Alongside Steve Kerr and Coach, what is the offensive approach going to be in the second half?
Well, we just have to do what we do, move the ball and wear them down with our ball movement, our cutting, and our spacing, and set better screens, all the usual stuff.
Yeah, it always seems to work out for you in the long run. Thanks, Steve. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody, welcome back from the first half. Been a dandy so far. A dandy. You like that word, Kenny?
You know
it's
what?
a dandy.
My third grade teacher used to say it all the time.
That you're a dandy.
So this is a dandy of a class.
It is. And this is a dandy of a show. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet, Shaquille O'Neal.
What's a dandelion?
Well, basically, that's what the class was.
A really cool line.
Got it.
Well, for the Knights, Kenny, how'd you feel about it?
The bench unit was an essential part of the puzzle in the first half. They really stepped it up in a big way, and that helped out. And now the starters can appreciate not having to carry the load on their own.
And, big fella, let's get your thoughts on the home team.
I like how they're working the ball down low and finding it easy. They may be tempted to switch things up in the second half, but I say stick with it. Force the other team to adjust to the way you play.
And that's going to do it for our halftime show, sadly. Third quarter about to start. See you again after the final.
Horn. Oh, buzzer.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. On the court for the Knights, G is out there with Boss, and there's Riley. And there's Mr. Moves. Then it's Flash in at the 4 spot. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
First team foul. At the line for your home team, number 49, taking 2 shots.
And that one misses. Good on the second free throw.
He wanted to get his team the lead, and even though he didn't, he should feel good. At least he tied it up.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
And that replay showed just how forceful that block was.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Here's Insanity. Pass to Duncan. Rebounded by Flash. Flash has got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Boss. The pass to Mr. Moves. Fires it up. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. Mr. Moves got his first points of the game.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Here's Insanity. 5 to shoot. Fires the 3. Keeps it alive. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And that's now 6 points for the closer.
Love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed. Another steal. Duncan in the corner. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it.
Riley, first personal foul, second team foul.
First trip to the line for him here.
For your home team, Duncan at the line for 2.
First free throw is good. The professor's checked in for the Magician. The Knights making a switch here. And so Duncan hits them both. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Pass to Boss. Kicks it to G. Can't nail the jumper.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
Just 5 on the clock. Dub, no good.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Ball stolen. And here comes the break. With some arc, and the layup is good.
That's nice work, stopping short of the rim, just laying it over the top.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And a close game like this, you've got to dig deep and just find a way to make things happen.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Passes it to Q. Three-pointer. Drains the three-pointer. Q's got 5.
Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
Pass to Dub. From the line. Duncan, great positioning on the putback.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Throws it up high.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. And the Knights call time here.
And Coach most likely wants to address their turnover issues. The offense looks forced right now, rush. There's no synergy to it. They have to find a way to work together and remain aggressive without making mistakes.
Making some changes. Silks checked in for Flash. G comes in for Riley, and it's Williams in for G. And the Knights have possession. It's a 5-point game. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. G passes to Williams. Here's Boss. To the wing right side. Here's G. No good there off the double clutch. Now the pass to Sullivan. Williams against Gibson. Pass to the captain. Here's the professor. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
We've got 1:55 left in the third. Knocked away. Passes to Sullivan. Kept alive. Nice work on the boards. Paying off with the basket.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
And it's Williams with the ball for the Knights. They trail by 7. He kicks it to G. 1:24 left in the third quarter. Gibson with it. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Gibson's got his first basket.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
And the Knights call time here.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And it boils down to the question, toughness. One team showing it, the other allowing itself to be bullied.
substitutions. .104 left in the third. Outside Williams. Kicks to Jackson. 6 to shoot. Silk passes to Williams. Here's A-Train. Fades and shoots. He can't hit that time. There's 38 seconds left to play in the third. Pass to Magician. High arcing shot, and he lays it up and in. Magician's got 4 points now in the quarter.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
15 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's G. It's blocked. And he recovers it. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. They're up by 11. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up. Keep the ball moving. We're going to keep the defense on its heels.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Magician is out there with Smith. Then there's Insanity, and it's Dub, and it's Duncan in at the small forward. And they get it back. And it's Magician missing. Outside Jackson. Inside. And that one's good. Mr. Moves.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
I'm glad we got a chance to check out that fantastic drive one more time.
This team needed a spark, and boy, did they get one with that incredible attack at the rim.
And there's the pass to Dub. Now here is Smith. To the inside. Here's Duncan. Riley grabs the miss. Bucket's got his 5th rebound in this one. Duncan's gone 2 of 5 from the floor. Jackson against Duncan, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on baddest one. That is his first foul of the game. The closer's checked in for Smith. The Knights also changing it up. Flash is checked in for the A-Train, and it's Boss in for Jackson. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
First personal foul, second team foul. At the line for the Knights, Riley taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. And both free throws good for Riley. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. To Dub. Here's the closer. Passes it to Dub. And that one is off. So it's the Knights who will take it the other way.
Trying to finish out the game strong, you have to recognize who has the hot hand and get him the ball.
Really left alone that
Number
time.
20.
That's now 8 points for Boss.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Duncan scanning the floor. Pass to Dub. Looking to get it going. Riley grabs the miss.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
The rebound by the closer. The closer's got 4 rebounds now tonight. There's the pass to Insanity. Here's the closer. Riley covering. Here's the closer. Makes it off the glass.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Pass to Coleman. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
It's the fourth quarter, and it's a close game. You want to get the ball to someone you can rely on.
Magician passes to Insanity. Fast break, here we go. Steps back and fires. Good as the jump shot falls.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
What I like during this run, they paid incredible attention to the details at both ends. That needs to continue.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Passes it to Riley. Here's Flash. Here's Boss. Sinks the triple. Boss has got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for the Knights.
And you've got to love the energy right now. They got hot when they absolutely had to.
They're so close now, they've got to keep their foot on the gas pedal.
Here's the closer. Rebounded by Mr. Moves. To take the lead. And Riley gets it to go.
Assist goes to
Bucket's got 4 points in the quarter. There is just no way to tell who is going to pull this one out.
When you've had this many lead changes, you're looking to see which one of those plays is going to be a momentum swing.
Here's Dub. Back to Duncan. Pass to Insanity. Here's Dub. 5 on the clock. Got a hand on it. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Magicians checked in for Dub. The Knights on offense. They're on a 16-4 run. We've got 1:28 left in the fourth quarter. The pass to Boss. Here's Coleman. On the money from 12 feet away. Now it's a 3-point night lead.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. present our New Balance Player of the Game, Boss.
And the way he's made his mark with his work inside, he's just been a slasher tonight. Always moving, getting to the basket at will, and just seemingly taking advantage of a D that was reluctant to get in his way.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Steve Kerr talked to his team during the break. He really got after him in the huddle. He said, look, you can rest after the game. You got to put it all out there if you want to win this one. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. And the shot goes in. 6 points for Magician.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
And I love the play call. This is where you get the ball into the hands of your closers, where they can do something with it.
Coleman, the pass to Mr. Moves. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And they had a foul to give, but you want to use it on the ground for the Knights.
And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Knights.
What I love, and the coaching staff has to love, is the defense. They've really brought the energy with all these blocks we've seen in this one.
And another thing, guys, they dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
Good on the first, and that will put them up by 2. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 3-point game.
And you just knew he wasn't going to miss that one, not with so much riding on.
43 seconds left in the fourth quarter. It's blocked. Guys, they're not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
Here's Coleman. Here's Mr. Moves. Good.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. Guys, what's your take?
Looking for a quick shot, trying to extend the game.
And on the defensive end, they'll have to foul whomever gets the ball. No time left to be picky.
Fans, your dance team. Make some noise for your dance team. Fans, your dance team.
Here's Magician. The closer passes to Magician. Pass to the closer. Rebounded by Mr. Move. And an intentional foul right there.
Number 4, third personal foul, fourth team foul. At the line for the Knights, Coleman. At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. And And he does get the second one. And that increases their lead to 6. There's 10 seconds left in the fourth. Here's Duncan. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And so it's the Knights winning this one. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother them. Road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. We'll see you next time.